What's the 1/4 rule?
No perfection in construction. That's what we've learned.
Can I get a coffee, please? Black.
That would be $12.50. Oh my God, this is so much better up here than the bottom one.
How's it going up there?
It's hot and I'm getting thirsty, but the views are nice. I think that's the best thing about it, because I can see all the way past the trees.
That's my job since I haven't done anything. Pick up all that firewood. Work's almost done. That gives me a break. Yeah. First break of many. You're moving so fast.
How much does it extend? Oh yeah. No? We're not taking that 1/4 rule to heart anymore?
What's the 1/4 rule?
So the 1/4 rule is you're good enough if you're 1/4 inch off of something. So you can be 1/4 or 4/16 off of something, and then you're good. It's called rough framing. No perfection in construction. That's what we've learned. We're gonna do kind of like what I found on the internet is called a hybrid method. We don't have the, what is it called? The ice shield. So what we're going to do instead is just double layer the Tyvek membrane, which is perfectly fine to do. And so we're just gonna put one underneath the drip edge and one above the drip edge, because apparently people are not sure which one is the best way of doing it. Depends on your location. So that's what we decided to do.
Installing drip edges isn't that hard. After bending them, all we had to do was just slap it on the roof and screw it down. We put a screw every 12 inches, which was the same distance as our rafters. I got most of them into the rafters, but probably missed one or two.
So I'm gonna have to put up the second drip edge here so that we can see how far it goes, because they're gonna overlap by quite a bit. They don't have to, but we're gonna do it just as long as it is, just to reduce the amount of cutting that we have to do on our end.
So we started to do the bending outside now, and it was actually a lot easier overall. And with the rake still needing to be done, the process went a lot faster.
We have first time making coffee inside of our house. Decided to bring our coffee, electrical coffee stuff.
Yeah.
So that we can just have coffee right away. So.
Oh my goodness. This is how we always make coffee every single day.
That's good. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna make ourselves a little shelf so that everything can fit. There you go.
Can I get a coffee, please? Black.
That would be $12.50.
Wow, must be good coffee.
Here's your samita.
What is a samita?
Samita is a concha.
What is a concha?
A concha is bread.
What kind of bread?
Bread that Hondurans and Mexicans make. I think it's mainly Mexican, no?
Well, Hondurans make them too.
What is that thing called when you steal from another culture? You just...
Not what Honduras is doing.
What is that thing called when you steal from another culture? Appropriate. You just appropriated it. without their
This
consent.
is the coffee we're having today. A coffee from Mexico.
Yes, we have an electric kettle. We have our little pot. I already put the coffee in the pot. We have our 2 cups, and now these have become our shelves for the little snacks that we're going to eat.
Can you show us what is a semita?
Oh, I already ate it all pretty much.
That's a semita.
That's just semita.
It's round and it has little sugar on top.
Little. It
Lot.
has a bunch of sugar on top.
A lot of sugar on top.
So I'm just pre-drilling the hose right now, so that when I'm up on the roof, it's just easier to be able to actually screw these in, because this is somewhat thick, and I can't just like hammer. How are we supposed to get that rope,
My idea failed.
What?
My idea failed.
What was your idea to throw it all the way up?
No. Almost. You got a root coming your way.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I did it. I did it.
Oh yeah, man. You know that could hurt me.
I threw a root at my husband.
Hold it. No. All right, hold it. All right, grab it. Let go. All right, hold.
Looking back on it now, it looks a lot easier than it was. But it was far from that. Going up to do the roof was not an easy task. This part of the construction had me really nervous, but it was something that needed to be done.
Okay, you can let go.
The metal roofing that we chose was 24 caliber, since we do get hail during the rainy season, and we didn't want any damage to the roof. But that made it a bit heavier, and pulling that up our 13-foot home was the first challenge.
So I'm using this tree to clean off everything else from the roof before I put on the metal roofing. So you gotta clean it, wipe it all down. Here they call it escoba, which means broom, so it's the perfect fit for it.
Are you gonna mop too?
Is there a tree for mopping?
We have a tree that has water.
What tree is that? Oh, we have the what is it called? The lion?
Dahlias.
Dahlia, yeah. There you go. We can mop as well.
Does the job.
Sometimes it leaves its own stuff behind. One second, I'm gonna get it on top of here. Alright, hold. There you go. Hold that right there.
Challenge 2 was getting them all lined up straight. We know that a lot of people try to line them up at the bottom, but we went in a different direction. We measured down from the tip of the pitch on both sides, and then we snapped the chalk line up at the top. This way we had a nice line to line up all the top of those sheets. And the final challenge was to keep them there and prevent both me and them from sliding as I try to screw them down. And who knew the key to everything would be rope. With long enough rope, you can do anything.
Windows down, scattered clouds, smell of spring outside. Open road, you sitting close. Let's go somewhere far away. As if all I have is you, and I'll be just fine.
All right.
Now get me down.